Hello, friends. Pete Little here from St. George's Church for Friday, May the 16th, um, with good news. And I'm going to mix it up from the normal way I've been doing this. And I'm going to start by reading the meditation for today and go from there. I just think it's apropos with all of the political craziness going on. This is very timely for me, anyway. Hope it helps you. So, the meditation for the day. Never weary in prayer. When one day you see how unexpectedly your prayer has been answered, then you will deeply regret that you've prayed so little. Prayer changes things for you. Practice praying until your trust in God has become strong, and then pray on, because it has become so much a habit that you need it daily. Keep praying until prayer seems to become communion with God. That is the note on which true times of prayer should end. And so that's the meditation for today. The reading, well, there are a whole series of readings that are assigned for today. Psalms 40, 54, and 51. Wisdom 6, 12, verses 12 to 23. Colossians 3, verses 1 to 11. And Luke 7, verses 1 to 17. That's a lot of reading. And in that I did the Luke reading a couple of years ago, I'm going to use Colossians. So I'm going to, the reading is bracketed. Number 3 has a title to it, and it is Rules for Holy Living. And I'll proceed. So this is Paul writing to the Christians in Colossia. I hope I pronounced that right. Anyway, here's what Paul writes in his letter to the Colossians. Rules for Holy Living. Since then, you have been raised with Christ. Set your hearts on things above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things. For you died, and your life is now hidden with Christ in God. When Christ, who is your life, appears, then you will also appear with him in glory. Put to death, therefore, whatever belongs to your earthly nature: sexual immorality, impurity, lust, evil desires, and greed, which is idolatry. Because of these, the wrath of God is coming. You used to walk in these ways in the life you once lived, but now you must rid yourself of all such things as these: anger, rage, malice, slander, and filthy language from your lips. Do not lie to each other, since you've taken off your old self and its practices, and have put on a new self, which is being renewed in knowledge and in the image of its Creator. Here, there is no Greek or Jew, circumcised or uncircumcised, barbarian, Scythian, slave or free, but Christ is all and is in all. Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other, and forgive whatever grievances you may have against one another. Forgive as the Lord gave you. And over all these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you were called to peace. And be thankful. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly as you teach and admonish one another with all wisdom, and as you sing psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs with gratitude in your hearts to God. And whatever you do, whether in word or deed, do it all in the name of the Lord Jesus, and give thanks to God the Father through him. And that's what Paul wrote to the Colossians. Now, I'm just going to read that meditation again. Never weary in prayer. When one day you see how unexpectedly your prayer has been answered, then you will deeply regret that you have prayed so little. Prayer changes things for you. Practicing praying until your trust in God has become strong. And then pray on, because it has become so much a habit that you need it daily. Keep praying until prayer becomes communion with God. That is the note on which true times of prayer should end. And our prayer for today: I pray that I may form the habit of daily prayer. I pray that I may find the strength I need as a result of this communion. Thank you all. Noni and I hope that this finds you well. We're off to Manitoulin Island for the weekend. Should be interesting. Manitou is the native word for God. So Manitoulin Island, I translate, must be God's island. I think we'll enjoy it. We'll let you know when we get back. Love you all. Bye-bye.